So Victor Cruz is with us, and he is with us to talk one of our favorite things, which is just eating and chips. But before we get to that, Stugotz has a very important question for you, Victor. Thank you for making the time for us. But before we get to any of the pleasantries, Stugotz needs an answer for an important question.
Victor, I'm wondering, is it clear for as long as the eye can see that Sean Payton is giving Taysom Hill pity touchdowns?
I don't think there's any such thing as pity touchdowns in the NFL, okay? You got to work hard for those things. They don't come few and far between. But Taysom Hill's been doing a tremendous job, or more so Sean Payton, designing, the offense to kind of tailor to his strengths. And I think as angry as I was inside about him not choosing Jameis Winston to start, I think Taysom Hill gives them their best chance from a scheme perspective to keep teams off balance and make it work.
And there's no such thing, Victor, as pity touchdowns. It's hard work, but Alvin's doing all the work. We're getting to the 1 yard line, and then Taysom's just walking it in, getting the stats.
You agree with that, right? Like you see Alvin disappointed every time he gets them 80 yards and then 2 yards. Taysom Hill cleans it up for the touchdown. And listen, this is going to have long-term effects on the team. You know that, right, Victor?
I don't know if it's going to have long-term effects. Alvin will be fine. As long as they're winning football games, he'll be A-okay. It's no difference than how I felt if I have a big gain and a big catch and goes 50 yards and I land on the 9, and then they want to bring in the tank personnel to have all these big tight ends and running backs in here, and they take wide receivers off the field. It's the same exact feeling. I'd rather you throw a fade in the back of the end zone on 3 straight possessions than run the ball. But I'm a receiver, so, that's just part of my blood.
I appreciate that you would just tolerate this buffoonery and answer the question.
Well, no, he knows there's something there. He knows. He doesn't
know that there's anything there.
Victor, are you telling me there's not countless examples of players who take the ball, right? They get a majority of the yards. 80-yard drive, they get you 70 yards, right? And then they hand it off, or a quarterback dive. Like, you don't think some of the Patriots were upset that on the 1 yard line, every time Tom Brady, who needs more accolades and touchdowns, that he would get the 1 yard plunge after James White would take him 70 yards.
Why are you doing this?
That's the most successful team of our lifetime.
Right, but he knows.
Look how that ended.
Yes, to answer your question, yes, there are players that are just like, man, or especially the run. Wide receivers are, they are what they are. They'll get the big plays. As long as receivers get over 100 yards, you feel good about yourself. You feel like you've done a good day's work. But running back specifically, because they really do the hard work of getting between the tackles. They probably got 7 or 8 handoffs throughout that drive, and they want to get in the end zone too.
He's not your man. He's denied your take.
No,
3
he just
separate
said
times.
Running back. He said the running back position, wide receiver position is different. 7 carries, 80 yards. You want to finish that drive off.
I think he's
you don't want Taysom Hill.
Why are we wasting this man's time? Let's get to the important questions. I don't understand why, for the first time in 20 years, and before we go back to Victor Cruz, let me just throw it around the room. Like, Pringles has a new look. It's got bold hues and clean designs. I'm not reading that at all. I just know that. That's what the new can looks like. But there was no problem with the old can, Victor. What the hell was the matter with the old can?
It just needed an upgrade. It just needed a little bit of a little sprinkle of flavor. That's all it needed. So here we are, 20 years later, brand new can. Mr. P gets a little bit of an upgrade. I think there's just a little bit more raise in the eyebrow, Dan. I think that's pretty much what it is. But it's good. It's good that after 20 years, they're allowing people to be like Mr. P and get themselves a fresh upgrade as well, fresh glow up, if you will. So 5 lucky winners are going to join the sweepstakes. All the information is on Pringles Twitter. You can go there to check it out. You got to put in a hashtag to join the sweepstakes. But 5 people will win $1,500 towards their own glow up. So, Dan, if you want to get, a facial, if you want to get some new clothes, a pair of new kicks, Mr. P is going to provide that glow up for you. So, again, that sweepstakes runs through December 16th. Make sure that you are checking out the Pringles Twitter page to get all the information you need to join and have your chance to get $1,500 of glow up money. And I'm going to go on Twitter right now. I need glow up money too, Dan. So I'm going to go ahead and apply myself. I don't know if I win, because I'm doing this promotion, but hey, I'm going to try anyway.
Dan, Pringles sensed that the fun was stopping, and you know what they say, once you pop, the fun don't stop. So they redid things, boom, glow up, fun again.
Again, I will ask Mike Ryan, like, what was wrong with the previous can?
Absolutely nothing, Dan. It was a can that made you. I know Chris Cody's had this take that he can't fit his fat little grubby hands into the can all the way. It actually made you be better. Oh, let me take care of myself by eating these Pringles and eating the other right things and exercising so my hand can fit all the way to the bottom. It made you want to be better, Dan.
Be a better man, Chris.
I've quickly learned, though, that you can just shovel them in your mouth. You don't even need to get your hand in there. Am I right?
There it is. There's a tilt, a head tilt that goes with the pour.
Yes.
Too, but you can't everything in moderation, guys. Too.
What is the correct way to eat Pringles?
Well, for me, I'm going to tell you the way I eat Pringles. You got to tilt. You put one finger in, right? That sounds crazy, but you put one finger in the can. You tilt the can so that.
Wait a minute, Victor. Hold on. No. Just hold on. I'm not. Yes, look, we got a problem.
You probably should keep it moving. Yeah. Let's keep it moving.
I want to point out that not one but two producers dropped their faces into their hands. Go ahead, Victor.
Yeah, as soon as I said it, I regretted it.
Well, we started with Mr. P. I didn't think it would get much worse than that, but there we are.
I do have a question about Mr. P. You're saying that his eyebrows are a little higher. Is that because he did Botox? Because the same thing happened to my dad.
Yep, I'm going to glaze right over that one and keep it going here. So I put one finger in the can. I lean the can over so the tips fall directly onto that finger. I grab a nice little 3-4 potato crisp snack, grab. Pick it up. Now I got 3-4 of them. I'm munching away, and then repeat that process over and over. We're good.
That's a good way of eating it. You know the way that I prefer, Victor? You ever make the duck bill? You get two Pringles, point them in the opposite direction, and you just tilt your head back like Terry Taylor, the Red Rooster.
I have done that actually, and my daughter has done that as well. That's a classic move right there.
Would Victor Cruz give double thumbs up to the idea that everyone in the world should have the last couple of Pringles just sort of throwing the can at their face? Like that the last couple, you don't need to rummage around. You just need to go ahead and put your lips to the lid, and the last couple are eaten that way.
Yeah, if you get to the end of the bag, I think that's pretty traditional, whether it's the Pringles can, or any other, potato crisp bag or anything like that. You do the whole head tilt, you get all the crumbs, half of it probably falls on your lap. But that's pretty much the way you finish a bag of chips, that's for sure.